waiting feels endless, doesn't it? It can feel like nothing is moving, nothing is changing, and maybe even like God has forgotten you. But waiting doesn't mean weakness. In fact, waiting can be the very place where God renews your strength. Recovery isn't just about moving forward. Sometimes recovery is about learning how to wait. And if you're anything like me, waiting feels like the hardest part. We want answers now. We want healing now. We want a breakthrough right now. But Isaiah 40 verse 31 says, "Those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary." This scripture tells us a different story. So today I want to talk about how waiting isn't wasted and how waiting can actually become the place where God renews your strength. So number one is waiting doesn't mean weakness. The main point of pain while we're waiting is that waiting makes us feel powerless, and it makes us feel as if we are behind or even forgotten. But the truth is, waiting isn't weakness. It is endurance. It is faith that holds on even when answers don't come quickly. In Psalm 27 verse 14 it says, "Wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord." Waiting can be tough. Back in April earlier this year, after realizing that my back injury had been caused by a herniated disc which compressed my nerves and triggered cauda equina syndrome symptoms, the waiting was very, very hard. And it still is as I journey through my valley of recovery and healing. I felt stuck. I felt helpless, especially during the times when I couldn't walk. But now, 5 months into my recovery journey, God has been working beneath the surface to strengthen me and to heal me while I wait. And while I continue to be fully healed. By sharing this, what is the main takeaway? The main takeaway is that if you are waiting, you are not weak. You are being strengthened. Number 2 is waiting can renew you. One of my anchor scriptures to remind me that waiting can renew me is Isaiah 40 verse 31. Because renewal is a promise. It's not an impossibility. And renewal happens when we lean into God and not lean on our own efforts, which can be so tempting because we want to fix it. But that's not how it works. It's just like how a tree like root grows deep underground. Before anyone sees any fruit, waiting grows invisible strength. In Galatians chapter 6 verse 9 it says, let us not grow weary in doing good, for in due season we will reap, if we do not give up. The main takeaway is that waiting is not passive. It is an active place where God builds your strength for what is coming. Number 3 is how to wait well. There are 3 practical ways that I have found helpful while I recover. Number 1 is daily surrender. And what do I mean by that? Say a short prayer in the morning. Lord, renew me as I wait. Number 2, have scripture reminders. So post verses where you can see them often. So to start, you can use the scriptures that we have touched on today, like Isaiah 40 verse 31 and Psalm 27 verse 14. Number 3 is to rest without guilt. Trust that rest is a part of recovery. Psalm 23 verse 2 reminds us, and it says, He makes me lie down in green pastures. The main takeaway is that these small practices transform waiting from frustration into strength building. So if you feel like waiting is endless, remember this. Waiting doesn't mean weakness. Waiting may be the exact place where God is renewing your strength for what is ahead. Isaiah chapter 40 verse 31 isn't just a verse. It is a promise. Hope in the Lord, and He will renew your strength. Which of these practices, from daily surrender to scripture reminders to taking some rest, will you try this week? Comment below so that we can encourage each other. And if this spoke to you in any way, then watch my short video, Strength in the Waiting, for a quick reminder that can carry you throughout the day. May you find peace and strength as you wait. And until the next time, take care.